a lifetime's not very long. And I remember so well the older people in my family that had a great influence on my life. And even today, who I am is part of all the people that I knew growing up. So, Aunt Grace is my dad, Cecil Patterson's sister. And today she's gone, but we still have some of her descendants here. Geneva Shaw is Aunt Grace's daughter-in-law, and her husband has already gone to heaven. And Danny is her daughter, or her son, and his wife is gone as of almost 2 years ago. So who knows who will be in this room the next time we meet, who won't be here. Some of us may not be here next year. We never know how long we have. We should live each day as though we were not going to be here next year. We should live a legacy, something that's worthwhile to pass down to our kids. We should have stories that they tell about us. I wonder what stories our kids and our grandkids will tell about us and the way we live. I hope it's good ones. And I know the country's in a mess right now. It's probably going to get worse, but we can leave a legacy for our kids, and we can make things better in our circle. I hope that anybody who is not ready to go to heaven will take care of that, because I want to see you all when I get there. And all the people that have already gone, I'm looking forward to the biggest family reunion ever when we get to heaven. But they all they all gave us a part of who we are. And I just want you to think about, there's no time for unforgiveness, bitterness. You know, we get mad at each other, and that's perfectly normal in families. Sometimes we just can't stand each other. But because we're family, we stick together, and we come back, and we swallow our feelings, and we forgive, and we move on, because it's family. Families are there for each other when times get hard. If you don't have anything to eat, you don't have any clothes, you don't have a place to stay, who's the first thing that comes to your mind? Your family. So hopefully we can share and be part of each other. And I just wanted to say that I'm grateful to Aunt Grace, to all of those who have gone before. There are a lot of people in that cemetery over there, and some that are in other cemeteries around here, that have made a great impression on my life, and maybe yours too. So as we tell our stories today, I want us to think hard, think of the funny things, think of the good things, the way that these people influenced your life. Aunt Grace, I remember when she taught me what hospitality was. Her house was always open. And for the family reunions, it was a burden. I mean, you have people coming from everywhere. And there wasn't enough beds in the house, so she put us on pallets. And the kids thought that was a big deal. We didn't know that that's not good, you know. I tried to do my grandkids that way, and they were horrified. Sleep on the floor? But it was a great treat to get chosen. You got to go by the front door, the screen door, because the door was open and it was hot. You know, no air conditioning back in those days. So whoever got to this by the screen door was pretty cool. And Aunt Grace had to kill our dinner before she cooked. She had to go out in the backyard and kill the chicken. And I'd never seen that until I went to her house. And she did it very efficiently. She wrung the chicken's neck until it was dead. You know, the body went flying one way, and she was holding on to the head, and the body just kept flopping around out there, and I was just sure it wasn't really dead, even though it didn't have a head. But then she scalded it, pulled out all the feathers, which made me just sick. I tell you, the smell was sickening. But we ate that chicken for dinner, and I said, or they ate it. I couldn't. But there's at least one other person here today that I don't know if she'll feel like telling her story, but she butchered a chicken, a little bit different. She used a different weapon, but it's a very funny story if I can get her to tell it. But just wanted to say that Aunt Grace was a very special lady.